What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm your girl, Lady T. So, I hope everybody's been having a great weekend. I've been chilling, had to work a little bit, and caught Iyanla Fix My Life. I guess it is the season premiere. And the first episode is dealing with the return of Neffe and Soulow. Now, here's the thing about this whole Iyanla Fix My Life. Now, while I was so hyped to see Neffe and Soulow back on there, because I like Neffe and I like Soulow, and I've been following Neffe's story since Keisha Cole the way it is, and I've seen her story, her evolution, her ups and downs. I followed the whole family, prayers out to Frankie. So suffice it to say, I was very excited, but it still got me to thinking about the show itself, about how I remember when Iyanla Fix My Life first aired, and while she would have some reality stars here and there, it was mostly real life people, families, individuals, in crisis. And I kind of miss that, because now I just see she's leaning more and more towards reality stars and fixing their life. And not that I'm against it, but I just need more of a balance. And I know everything now, sadly, is about clicks and views. And to be honest, y'all, I find it very annoying. I find it really annoying that all we care about right now is a click and a freaking view. That's all we care about. If it's not salacious, if it's not drama-filled, then we don't want to see it. We don't want to read it. We don't want to watch it. So, it's sad. But, however the case, I hope, throughout the season we'll get to see some more, everyday people and her trying to help them. Because I would love her to, come into my community and help a single mother out, or help someone who doesn't have the finances or doesn't have the ability to seek out a life coach to, be able to overcome being a single parent, or overcome molestation, or any other family dysfunction. So anyway, let's get into this episode. So we got Neffe and Soulow back. Now, last time we left them on the show, they were, going to work it out. She had took all her makeup off, and, she bared her soul to him, and they were going to work on their marriage. But if you look at the very end, it had said, if you read it, that they had basically split up. And if you had followed Neffe on Instagram, she had moved into their house, and she had moved into the house without Soulow. She had said that they had split up. And then, they hear nothing else about it, whatever, however. And here we go again. We see the clips for the upcoming season for Iyanla Fix My Life. We got Neffe and Soulow, and I'm like, here we go again. Again, happy to see him, because I'm nosy. And I've been following the story, but it's like, of course she's going to have it back. They were probably ratings gold. I mean, basically, this is their third time on there. Anybody else been on there that much? I doubt it, and if there has, maybe been one other case. And I think it's because there's ratings gold. But anyway, so Iyanla asks Neffe why they're there. And she says, well, last time I wasn't as open, and, since the last time we've seen each other, Me and Soulow, we separated for about 5 months, and, excuse me, y'all. We separated for about 5 months, and in that time I went to counseling, and they diagnosed me as being bipolar. And Iyanla was like, well, how'd that make you feel? And she was like, I was like, what? They can't tell me what I am, and that ain't right. I'm not bipolar. And then she said that, they said that her excessive drinking was a part of her self-medicating. She was like, self-medicating? All I do is drink. And that's when she learned that was a form of self-medicating. So she, as we see, is in denial about her diagnosis. And I applaud Iyanla for saying, you know what, I'm a life coach, but I am not a physician. I cannot, agree or disagree with this diagnosis, so I'm not even going to attempt to touch that. But what you need to do is accept that maybe this is a possibility and explore that. At the very least, get some help and continue down that road. So, after that, Soulow comes into the picture, and he's like, he's a different man. And I'm like, he's more vocal, but how is he a different man? Because he's still battling health issues pertaining to stress. Last time was a heart attack, this time it was an ulcer, So I'm like, you're still dealing with all these medical issues pertaining to stress because you can't bear to walk away. So anyway, he said he's a different man. Basically, he don't take her junk. He just basically living in the house because he trying to get himself together. And I'm like, Soulow, that's been the problem. Like, if y'all have ever watched any of their reality shows, Neffe's sister, Elite, cannot stand him because he refuses to be a man and actually get a job. And I'm like, wow. Why can't you get a job? You guys have been homeless, living in hotels and everything, and you refuse to get a job. It's like you sit on your butt and waiting on the next reality TV moment or something. And so that was very irritating because it's like, you talking about you trying to get yourself together. You should have been together. Should have been got it together. You've been living with Neffe, so she got that house. So, but anyway, but he says he doesn't enable her drinking. He don't give her money for alcohol, none of that. He basically there, he take care of his kids, and he don't touch her, and none of that. Like, he's not giving her any, what a lot of people say are mixed signals. He don't give her none of that. He don't touch her, he don't do nothing. Now, this upsets Neffe because she wants their marriage to work, and she's saying that she's seeking attention from this man in California because he don't touch her. And he's like, I'm not touching you because I don't want to be with you. But she's like, okay, well, if you don't want to be with me, then why does it matter if I'm talking to somebody in California? And he's like, but it's about a respect thing. And I'm kind of somewhat in the middle with that because I understand it is a respect thing. You're not going to blatantly just get drunk and throw it in my face. Yeah. See him calling me and texting me, make me want to suck his penis and all that stuff. You ain't going to get away with that and not expect somebody to feel a certain type of way. But then, too, if you don't want no parts of her and you just there for the kids and there to get yourself together, then you got to allow her to prepare to move on. So they get to arguing, and Iyanla is just like through with them because she was like, both of y'all are just downright disrespectful. And she walked away. And I was like, wow. And I was like, maybe she walked away because she's tired of them. Because this is not the first time that she's been through dealing with them. This is not the first time. This is not even the second time. I mean, so she know how they are, and she's just tired of it. It's just like, they want to do this for TV, They don't ever want to do the work. Like, Neffe was supposed to do some homework. She didn't do it. So she was just tired. But she took a deep breath and she was like, well, I got to be the bigger person. I'm the life coach. So it's my job to allow them to do and help them, guide them, and do the work. So the next day they get back together again. And they talk about where they stand pertaining to the marriage. And he's saying, and I respect Soulow for this, he's saying, I got a lot of issues. So I can't love you the way you deserve to be loved. So I can't be married to you right now. I gotta get myself together. And she said, okay, well, I get it. So they both acknowledge that this is gonna be the end of their relationship. But before they do that, you know, Iyanla both had these glasses of water, and she had them poured into this big bowl, and each glass contains dirty water. And she was like, this is what you guys are giving your children. Nothing but dirt. And I was like, wow. So anyway, y'all, they hug it out, and at the very end, on the update, Soulow says that he's, proceeding with the divorce, and he's, working on moving out of Neffe's house, and then Neffe's drinking has increased. Now, on Neffe's end, she's saying that Soulow refuses to sign the divorce papers. She's in school, and her drinking has decreased. Now, I don't know who to believe, because when I was on Neffe's Live, right before the show came on, she was talking about getting her a cocktail, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you feel like alcohol brings out the worst in you, you may want to kind of work on abstaining from that. But anyway, y'all, that was Iyanla Fix My Life with Neffe and Soulow. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about the episode. Until next time, y'all, peace and love. Ooh, this hair, child. Bye.